Hi there, I'm Heather Gill, local realtor for eXp Realty here in the Dallas area. And today I'm talking to Jenna Zebrowski. She is the principal attorney and owner of Law by Jay-Z. Hey, Jenna, appreciate you taking some time and answering some questions today.
Hey, Heather, good to see you again.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, here's the question that came in today from TexasElder.care. I wrote a will 25 years ago in another state. It's still good, right?
Whew, that's a great question. The answer is possibly. Like everything, it depends, right? So there is a way to write a will where it is effective for a long period of time, and it's also can be effective in different states. I don't know what state you had this written in, so I really can't give you a yes/no answer, but it's very likely that at least it's got some form of validity. The best way is really to have an attorney review it and just tell you, yes, it's valid, or no, it's not. More importantly, most people's lives change over the course of 25 minutes, much less 25 years. Right. I would take a good long look at this will and make sure it still actually reflects your wishes and desires and what you want. Some of the people in the will, may not be around anymore. You may not want to give them the same gift. You may not have the 1995 Chevy Nova because you've now got a 2020 Kia Sorento or something. I don't know what you've got, but things change, heirlooms, people borrow against inheritances, that sort of thing. People get divorced, people get remarried. I would recommend having an attorney review this simply to ensure the validity and to make sure that your wishes are still being followed. It's always mildly amusing when you come across a will that has a guardianship for an oldest born child usually, and then they've got siblings after them, and they're not mentioned. Don't worry, the state of Texas has them covered, but it's probably a sign if you've had if you had any more children since then, and now you're still wondering what's going to happen to them, probably ought to write an update. We can do a codicil. You may not even have to have a whole new will, right, and that can save some money and still be effective as well.
No, that's I find that kind of funny. So that they're probating the will. It's like, oh, and Jimmy or John, and then like the other siblings aren't even mentioned, and they're like, I guess mom and dad didn't really love us after all, or whatever. They were never mentioned.
Usually not the case, but it is funny. Like, how old is this thing? I've still seen wills that are written on actual typewriters as opposed to computers. Oh, wow. They're valid, but it's like, yeah, might want to look at having something a little more, in this century, perhaps.
Right. I love it. So Jenna can definitely help you with this if you need to update your will, or goodness, just create one if you don't have one. She's a professional in this space. She can get you going and make sure it's right and make sure it's updated, make sure it's legit and valid if you've got one from before. You can reach out to her through that email on the screen, or you can book an appointment on her website. Just look for that appointment link, click on it, fill it out. She'll do a complimentary appointment with you just to see what's going on and see what steps need to be taken next. So Jenna, appreciate your time so very much in helping us with this question.
Of course, always glad to speak with you, Heather.